Greetings, welcome to the latest Fox Communities Credit Union video stream game of the week, our final one of the regular season, believe it or not, and it is boys basketball tonight, as it is Kaukauna hosting Neenah in boys basketball on this Thursday night. I am Joey D, alongside my broadcast partner Zach Morris, and Zach, let's talk about first of all the visitors here. Neenah coming in on a 20-game win streak, #1 in the state of Wisconsin in Division I, and there's a reason why.
Well, that's the reason why. If you're #1, there's got to be a reason. Why are you ranked the top team in the state? Well, 20-game win streak can do that too. I mean, have one loss at going into the playoffs. This is fantastic. You have the FBA title. They have accomplished pretty much everything they can. Now it's just, can they get that state title?
Yeah, they got the inside game, the outside game. It should be fun to watch them here in Kaukauna. Let's talk about the Ghosts briefly here. The #1 thing is senior night here this evening. It's always a special night.
Especially for the seniors, knowing that you had the strange years of COVID, but now you can finally have a full season at home. And it was great weather. Didn't have to worry about this game getting canceled. That was probably thoughts in some minds. But hey, good enough to get here. If you're not watching, you're obviously watching not here if you're not at the game. But this is what you want in front of your home crowd against the top team in the state.
Yep, should be a fun one. It is Kaukauna hosting Neenah here tonight on our Fox Communities Credit Union video stream game of the week. I talked with both head coaches. You will hear from them coming up next.
I'm Adam Landsver, and I am the Chief Lending Officer at Fox Communities Credit Union. Home values have really skyrocketed, and it would just make sense that now would be the time to take a look at your home equity. Having a home equity line in place will always be there for you in case of the rainy day, or you want to start up that business, or purchase that car that you never thought was going to come for sale. To be able to have that security blanket is really critical in someone's life cycle.
Fox Communities Credit Union.
A century is made up of minutes, but more importantly, of moments. Moments of hard work, dedication, challenges, and triumphs. From Myron Construction, the past 100 years were built by the steady hands of tradespeople who laid a strong foundation, and continues to thrive because of our passionate team members. As we close this significant chapter of our history, our sights are set on what we will accomplish together in the years to come, because together we'll continue building excellence.
Welcome back to the Fox Communities Credit Union video stream game of the week tonight. Boys basketball to end the regular season. It is Neenah at Kaukauna. Let's talk with both head coaches. And we start first off, the visitors on the scoreboard. It is Coach Lee Rubus, and Coach, coming down the stretch here, 20 in a row. What's the atmosphere like in that locker room about a couple feet away here?
You know, we really don't, I don't, until you just said the number, it's not something we think about. You know, we just try to go day to day, try to make every day better, you know, try to get a little bit better every day. So we don't focus on that at all. We just focus on what's the task at hand today.
Are you surprised at all at how this team has performed this year?
You know, I think, you know, as a coach, you go into every season, you know, with high expectations. And I would like to think that you know, we're just playing where I thought we were capable of playing. So, not necessarily, no.
Gotcha. Tonight, you are here in Kaukauna, and you go for yet another win. What's the approach like in this one?
You know, you know, they're really good. They have some talented kids. So, you know, for us, we're going to, you know, do our best to try to limit Amari and #4. We're going to try to make things tough for them. We have to try to keep the ball in front of us, not get beat off the dribble. Got to win the rebounding game against them. And then offensively, we want to play through the paint tonight. You know, we don't want to get into where we're settling on offense for a lot of threes. We want to make sure that we're patient enough to move the basketball and try to get stuff through the paint and get our perimeter shots from inside out.
So, final question here for you. You have to wait over a week to play again. How different is this next week going to be going into the playoffs?
You know, as a coach, you try to make it as just normal as possible for the kids, whether you feel nervous or uneasy about it, or if you're not. I mean, full truth, I haven't slept well in weeks, so that won't be any different for me. You just try to keep the week as normal as possible. You try to really monitor where they're at physically and mentally, and make sure that that we're not burning them out. We want to make sure that they're fresh, and we'll do a lot of skill work early in the week, and try to prep for all. We won't know who we play Friday until Wednesday, so we'll try to prep for one of those teams, and then try to do our homework on the teams we could see if we would win on Friday, on Saturday. So for the kids, just trying to keep things normal, go about our business, kind of how we have been the last few weeks.
Before I let you go, did you see that birdie that just flew off my shoulder? It was telling me it's your birthday. Happy birthday!
It is, yes. Yep. 51 years old today. So,
excellent.
Yep, celebrating. Kind of a neat thing over the years. When I was at UW-Fox, we played in some conference tournament championship games on my birthday. So, just ironic that it falls on that day. So, yeah.
Well, happy birthday and good luck.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
There he goes. Birthday boy, Lee Rubis. And we'll be back with more of our pregame show right after this.
As our students become young adults and follow their own unique paths, they all still have one thing in common: the need for banking to keep up with the pace of their lives. Our online account opening and integrated mobile services are designed with that in mind. And a $200 bonus for opening a qualifying new checking account makes East Wisconsin Savings Bank perfect for the next step in life.
East Wisconsin Savings Bank.
What is the mark of a true builder? At Myron Construction, we believe it's in the details. It's the strong sense of commitment to the people and places in which we work. The more than 100 years of experience we bring to every project site. It's our labor force, 1,200 strong. Our investment in cutting-edge equipment and technology. And our commitment to exceeding expectations. Most of all, it's our passion for bringing dreams to life. This is building excellence.
Welcome back to our high school game of the week, Fox Communities Credit Union video stream game of the week, boys basketball tonight. It is Neenah here in Kaukauna. Let's talk with the home team, and he is wrapping up his 27th season on the sidelines. Coach Mike Shallow joins me, and Coach, 3 of 4 here down the stretch. Can you feel maybe a little momentum building here?
Yeah, we felt that throughout the season we've had some ups and downs, and some of it was sickness and injury related, and we started playing better in the month of January, and as we push into February, I think we've been finding ourselves a little bit more consistent and playing a little bit better. So we like to think that right now we're at probably the best we've been, throughout the year, which is certainly a good thing because you want to be playing your best at tournament time.
Yeah, absolutely. Coming down the stretch, so coming off of your third 100-plus point game of the year. Even in your losses, this team can score, can't it?
We have shown the ability to score. We're a youthful team as a whole. We have tonight it's senior night. We're going to start our 5 seniors, and a couple of them have been regulars in the lineup. But as a whole, we've been a relatively young team, and sometimes at certain nights we've seen that youthfulness. The youthfulness of our team show through, especially on the defensive end. But we're going to have to be really good tonight defensively. Neenah's a load, and they're well coached, and so we're going to have to play hard and play well, and hopefully put ourselves in a good position by the end of the game.
Yeah, you speak of a load. Let's talk about it tonight. You welcome in Neenah. What can we expect?
Well, they're very sound. They, when they're healthy and at full strength here, they're going to start 4 seniors. That's a big deal. They've played a lot of basketball together. I know they've had a little bit of injury hit them here recently as well. Not sure which way that Coach Rubis is going to go with the lineup tonight, but I do know that they're a solid team as they can play well both offensively and defensively very well in the half court, and if you try to run with them, they have the ability to do that too. So they've shown that they're a pretty well-oiled machine here at this time of the year, and they're a tough team to beat.
We've mentioned it more than once. It is senior night. What have these seniors meant to this year's squad and this program the last 4 years?
Well, it's always it's kind of that sentimental, tough, night for coaches and players because they know that it's coming to a close here, and even despite you have postseason, to look forward to, it's still regular season wise. It comes up fast, and as far as our seniors, they've been tremendous, ambassadors, I guess, for our program. They've really done a great job of representing who we are, what we're about on and off the court, and very proud of what they've been able to accomplish collectively throughout their 4-year high school career. And so it's tough to, to say goodbye to them. I've been down that road many, many times, and so we're going to honor them tonight by starting the 5 of them together, and hopefully that we're going to have a great run tonight as well.
All right, Coach, thank you so much for the time. Good luck tonight and into the postseason.
Thank you very much. Appreciate the coverage.
That's Kaukauna coach Mike Shallow, and we'll be back with more of our pregame show right after this.
I'm Julia Clemmy. I'm a member relationship officer. When it comes to auto loans, I like to explain to the members how the process works so that they understand how to do electronic signing, how they're going to pick up the check, where the deposit is going to come from. I can put it into slower gear for a first-time borrower, put it into overdrive for a borrower that's borrowed many times, and they can have a check within the hour. We help make life happen.
Fox Communities Credit Union.
The projects we construct afford us the opportunity to help those in need in more ways than one. And the momentum we create as a team allows us to make an impact greater than any one of us can achieve on our own. We are part of the community. We are where we live. We are Myron Construction.
East Wisconsin Savings Bank.
And our national anthem, and of course, color guard here. Always an honor to have a color guard at any sporting event. Tonight's event, high school boys basketball. We end the regular season. Believe it or not, playoffs are coming. Joey D and Zach Morris with you here on this beautiful Thursday evening in Kaukauna, where we have the 22-1 Neenah Rockets, 16-1, the winners of the Fox Valley Association again this year, against the Kaukauna Galloping Ghosts. They are 13-10 heading into the playoffs, heading into this last game, I should say. And 8-9 overall, trying to get to that 500 spot in Fox Valley Association action. Let's go through your starting lineups. First of all, for the visitors from Neenah. Back to the regular lineup here because Chevalier Emery Jr. sat out last Friday as a precautionary measure. He is back. Also, Brady Corso, 6 foot and a sophomore. Emery Jr., by the way, he will be playing Division I college basketball next year at Merrimack College. That is out in the Boston area. Brady Corso, 6 foot and a sophomore. J.J. Piter, 6'7" and a senior. He'll play college ball next year. Matt Young, 6'3" and a senior. And Carter Thomas, 6'5" and a under head coach Lee Rubus in his 27th year. And out for the starting lineup for the Kaukauna Galloping Ghosts, and they will go with all seniors here tonight on senior night. As you might expect, all 5 seniors getting the start. 6'1", 170-pounder, Cal Dvorak. Connor Golden, 6 foot and 160 pounds. Chris Morgan heading to Fort Wayne next year to play college ball, 6'2" and 180. Tyson Waldrop, 6'6", 190. And Braden Baumgart, 6'4" and 150. Under head coach Mike Shallow. Let's bring in my broadcast partner here and get maybe a key to the game or two here. What do you think here, Zach?
Well, if you're Kaukauna, just take this senior night fame and just take it and just run with it. Like all you can do, you're taking on the top team in the state. Just have a big night, have fun, play loose. Nothing to lose because playoff scene's already determined. As for the Rockets, you just want to be a little tuned up before the postseason.
These two teams met back on January 18th. 81-63, that was at Kaukauna. As a matter of fact, Neenah has won 6 in a row in the series, 7 out of the last 10. Their last loss, February 1st, 2019, to Kaukauna. And jumping it high in the air and skying for it, Kaukauna has the first possession of the game. It's about a high of a tip, as you're going to see. That thing was a rainbow tip. Here's Dvorak. No look pass underneath, and it goes off the hands of Waldrop. First turnover of the game. 1 and done for Kaukauna to start the game. Just underway. Glad that you tuning in here this evening. We'll thank all of our fine sponsors. We'll get to a lot of those here as the night rolls along. Senior night in Kaukauna, and visiting Rockets #1 team in the state in Division I on a 20-game winning streak. I find it hard to believe that Coach Rubus didn't know that. I broke him the news there. You hardly ever see the reaction of a coach like that. I honestly believe he did not know. Here's Emery Jr., first shot of the game, and empty possession for both teams to start. Morgan, nifty move. He'll work it left side. 3-ball by Dvorak in there. First points of the game, Cal Dvorak. First 3 points of the game. We'll keep track on our scoreboard here. Bring that up. And there we go. 3-0. Second possession here for the Neenah Rockets, the champions of the Fox Valley Association. Their back-to-back conference titles. First time since 86-87, 87-88. That just shows how tough that this league can be if it's been that long since Neenah has won back-to-back conference titles. Here's Piter, top of the key. He'll work it left side. Thomas now in the paint, drawing a lot and drawing a foul. Carter Thomas, the first 2 points for Neenah. He'll have a chance for an and one. Nifty move by Thomas, going to UWO next year. Foul goes on Waldrop, his first. First of the game on either team. And Thomas knocks it down. He will add to the talent from this area on that UWO team. You look up and down that roster, it's like, hey, I did his game when he was in high school not too long ago. I did his game when he was in high school not too long ago. Here's Dvorak. Same shot, same place, different result. Missed it all, and Neenah comes away with it. 2 minutes in, you can see the clock there in the right-hand corner. Bob pass down low, nifty save. And the pattern, and Neenah, a chance to reset, almost turned it over. 3 ball from top of the key, good. Carter Thomas has all 6 of Neenah's points. And Neenah on a 6-0 run after dropping the first 3 there of the game.
Thanks for hanging in there, everybody. We're just repositioning our camera. Things got a little
Yes.
out of hand with some fans moving up and down.
Live broadcasting. Working on the fly.
No, the camera view you had the last 3 minutes won't be the truth.
3 is good. Connor Golden from the right wing, and we are knotted up at 6. They're hanging tough here in the early going. Golden with a 3, Dvorak with a 3. Gonna have to get it done from beyond the arc here tonight to run with this Neenah team. Speaking of, it's raining threes. Carter Thomas has all 9 of Neenah's points. What a hot start for him. Titans are getting a gym in him next year, I tell you what. What a find. Another 3, this one from Baumgart. Hey, why not another? And we are tied at 9. Oh my, what a start. Is that the way this is gonna go, partner? We got 18 points already. We're only 3 minutes in and add 2 more. Thomas again. He's got all 11 of their points.
Yeah, he's just got off to a great start.
Oh, this is crazy. They still have 9 up on the board, but I believe it is 11. And Carter Thomas commits the foul. That's his first, and the first on Neenah. And so we will see at the 9, Chris Morgan. And a rare miss from Chris. Came in averaging about 20 points, 4 boards a game. Misses that free throw. And a couple of the seniors taking a seat and getting a hand. Baumgart and Golden. 5 seniors. So, hey, why not? Start them all 5.
Well, that's what you should do on senior
sure.
night.
Morgan makes the second one. Brings them back within 1 at 11-10, and Morgan's got his first point. Finally, something other than a 3-pointer for Kaukauna. 1-point game. Almost 4 minutes gone by here in this first half. Emery Jr. in the paint, in a little trouble, shuffled his feet. First turnover on Neenah. Gives it back to Kaukauna, and checking in will be Brandon Mudler. One of their regular starters. 6 foot, 160-pound junior. 5 seniors, I believe 5 sophomores. I think he's the only junior listed. Nice look down low. John O'Neill. He's in the scoring column, brings him back within 1 at 12-11. Guess who? Carter Thomas again for 3. He's got all 14 of their points until right there. No, he missed it. Matt Young missed the wide open dunk. You don't see that too often.
You'll remember that too, because that's just a tough break. Still up by 2, but could have easily had a 4-point lead.
Lob it down low. Tyson Waldrop becomes the 5th. Checked at the 6th different Kaukauna player to score. There's a quick jumper, and that won't go. Again, they got the scoreboard, I think, wrong. 3, 6, 7, 9, 11. No, it is 14. My bad. And it's going to stay 14. Missed everything again. Chevalier Emery Jr. with the nifty move. And he scores his first 2, and a chance for an and 1 for Chevalier. Goes on Mudler. It's first and second on Kaukauna. Trying to get the old-fashioned three-point play. Valier Emery Jr. averaging 18.3, 2 boards, 3.7 assists. Getting it done this year. He had 17 points and 6 assists in the first matchup with Kaukauna. Made that one and made it a three-point play. And they retake the lead there, 17-14. Keeping it tight here in the early going. Nice high-scoring affair, exactly what we expected, fast pace. See a lot of substitutions, giving the guys fresh legs because the playoffs begin next week. There's a turnover on Kaukauna, their second one, off and running. Here come the Rockets in the corner. No good. Off the mark there for Jackson Schloman. Spin move in that paint, left-hand layup won't go for Murray Allen, but he gets his own rebound. He thought he had a foul, but didn't get the call. They're back within one.
Well, he got a big rebound on the last possession. Be able to get this points, you have to feel pretty good on that.
6 minutes gone by here in this first half. We remain tight here in a one-point game. Last game of the regular season. Playoff brackets are set. We'll set those as the night rolls along. Here's Junior in the paint, and again outside. Did he do it again? He did. Carter Thomas, have yourself a first half. His fourth three-pointer, unbelievable. It's already up to 17 points. Ball rolls out of bounds. It'll go back over to Neenah, up by 4 now, the biggest lead of the game.
Well, you mentioned that their biggest lead, Joey, a chance for them now to really take control of this game and this back and forth where they know they're better than their opponent, but you also have to remember Kaukauna's playing on senior night. That adds a little extra energy, and that's definitely what they're living off of right now.
Emery Jr., a huge block by Amari Allen. And it went off of Emery Jr. So Kaukauna gets it back. Defense by Allen from the weak side. Second turnover on Neenah. Here again is Allen. Turn around, fade away, won't fall.
Tough break for Allen now. That's 5 points. Well, we went 5 points, but the missed 3 and the missed 2.
Thomas misses. Piter jumping for the rebound, and he knocks it out of bounds. Gonna go back to Kaukauna. Piter's a rebounding machine. He averages about 12 points and 11 boards a game. He almost had a triple-double against Fond du Lac in their last game. 29 points, 11 boards, 8 assists. He can do it all, Piter can. Morgan misses the 3, rebound tapped out. And it's a free breakaway here for Chevalier Emery Jr. He's not going to miss a slam dunk. Well, he's got some hops for his size. That's why he'll be playing Division I basketball. One of the many reasons right there.
He has that speed, that acceleration you look for in any player in that next level.
Watching him during warm-ups, he can jump. He wanted to dunk it, of course, in warm-ups. You're not allowed to. He was putting his hands right by the rim every time he would drive in. Ball kicked away. It'll stay with Kaukauna. 6-point game here early going. So a lot of basketball to be played. Nice inbound pass, and a shot goes off the top of the backboard for Allen. Nice save. Second chance. Here's Waldrop in the paint, and they're going to say too much of an arm bar, and he pushed off. Offensive foul on Waldrop. Tyson second. Third on Kaukauna.
Well, it appeared he was starting to just go with full power and with the intent of just trying to make content, and I think just a little bit too much.
8 minutes gone by. Nice bounce pass. What a move. Jackson Schloman was set up there. An easy 2. That's his first 2. Kaukauna trying to answer, and instead they throw it way back into the backcourt. And that's going to be another turnover on them. He's starting to slip away just a little bit here from Kaukauna. It was tied not too long ago, but that's just how quick Neenah can strike.
Well, that's the thing, too. I mean, they were just striking at a high speed with each other at a high level. And That's what makes these types of shootout games, the fact that you can match point for point. The problem is right now, Kaukauna's just gone cold offensively.
Emery Jr. got it closely there by Baumgart. That's a little mismatch. Get it down low, and Piter has it knocked away. Kaukauna off and running in there. John O'Neill, a chance for an and one. Nice job in transition. If you're going to stay with Neenah, you have to be able to do that, and they just did it.
Well, and that's how you stick in this game. I mean, if you're able to get great defensive play, though, being able to just swipe the ball right out of his hands as he was going up for the shot and not commit a foul. Fantastic job. And be able to pass the ball down court in that transition offense and get an and one opportunity.
O'Neill a 69% free throw shooter. And he got it, the old-fashioned three-pointer. O'Neill has 5 points off of the bench. Came in averaging about 7.5 and 10 boards for O'Neill. He's got some hops as well. And a much-needed 3 points there for Kaukauna. Loose ball rebound. Done by Corso. Piter in the paint, loses control again. Second straight possession. He has turned the ball over.
And all of a sudden, now the Rockets have gone cold.
Halfway through this half, Morgan crossover, nice in the paint, drawing some contact. Didn't get the call. Piter gets the rebound, and he does get a call. They're going to get O'Neill. It's his first. Team foul number 4 on Kaukauna. And more substitutions in and out. We'll see this all game long. Want to keep those legs. Of course, you get over a week until your
Joey,
next game.
Joey, I see full court press. Can you call time? Well, now first we have a problem. They were about to inbounds the ball and let the substitution happen.
Yeah, if you've got the ball, you can't sub. It's just like if you're at the free throw line. Once you have the ball, the action, there can be no other action. You can see the referees tonight, the guys in black and white, Pat Beekle, Paul Natsky, Dean Worth, and they'll get together. They are going to allow the substitution. I'm with you, though, partner.
Maybe give us a call a timeout here, Joey, you know, but they got to be careful. Some people don't like that.
All right, so here comes that full court press, and Neenah breaks it seemingly easily. They're good at doing that, too. Another reason why. 20 wins in a row, #1 team in the state of Wisconsin in Division I. Man, oh man, I can't wait to see what kind of run they can make starting next week. Outside, long three-pointer, Brady Corso. His first three, and another three-pointer for Neenah. The ball goes out of bounds. Kaukauna turns it over. Allen thought he saved it. Referee was right there, though, and called it. The 6th turnover unofficially here for Kaukauna in this first half, and we still got 8:17 to play. They're just giving it to Neenah every other time they have it.
Well, now the full press is called off, probably for how easy Neenah was able to get through it on the last possession.
Still 8 minutes left in this first half. Here's Chevalier Jr. Emery Jr. is in trouble underneath, and a second time tonight, shuffled those feet. And he puts his hands up in the air. What? But again, the referee right there. 6th turnover on Neenah as well. Ball tapped around. We got 27-19 on the board. Again, I'll check. They've been kind of off just a little bit. And so have I. There's the right score, and there's another score. Should have kept it up there. Allen's second bucket of the game. Now it's 21, Joseph. Oh, I got it.
Well, now Kaukauna's just doing a great job being able to put some points on the board to at least stay within a 2-possession game of the Rockets. But Neenah, you just want to see at what point can they finally start taking off and try to develop a 10-point lead. Because right now, for the Ghosts, if you can stick within a couple possessions, they can get right back into this game. They've shown the firepower so far.
It's the longest they've kept it in a possession. Henry Jr. in the paint. They kick it around to the left side. A three won't fall for Corso, and a foul is called on the rebound. I think they're going to get Matt Young. Young's first. Second on Neenah. Young going to be playing football next year. Minnesota State for Matt. Man, lots of college talent in several sports here on display tonight. And so is the inside game of John O'Neill. He's got 7 points, and Kaukauna back within 4.
There's starting to be a little frustration on the Neenah sideline with the players on how this defense has performed.
3 is missed, but before the shot, again, a shuffling of the feet. They're just too quick for their own britches here tonight. 7 turnovers for Neenah.
It's more of now you're seeing just turnovers that they normally don't make and missing shots. It's just so far just being one of those off nights, but still holding on to a 4-point lead.
Ghosts hanging around. Vorak is bumped along the way. Sam Coulthard got him from behind. It'll be Sam's first. Third on Neenah in this first half. Little stake on a ball underneath their own hoop there. Lob pass in, a nice inbound play. Ran to perfection. Get it to your big guy in the middle. John O'Neill has 9.
Hey, the paint has been working wonderfully for the Ghosts. Keep attacking there.
They're back within 2, 27-25. 6 to go. What a game so far. Wide open, how did that happen? Valier missed it though.
I mean, we're seeing
I'm too wide open.
I mean, we're seeing scenarios like that where just wide open shots just aren't falling in.
Wild move by Amari Allen in the paint. And he turns it over. You can tell by the every single time. There's always a reaction. And what is the call here? Not a technical, is it?
I don't know right now.
I think it was.
It's a technical on Neenah, and it looks like it might have. Well, there's confusion on who it was on.
Chevalier Emery Jr. is acting like it's on him.
I think it's him on Emery Jr. right now.
Still no call on the PA yet. But they have it up on the board as Junior, so I'm going to mark that down, and it goes down as a team foul as well, team foul number 4. And shooting the technicals will be Chris Morgan. I still don't know what happened there. Morgan makes it. I was looking down for a moment. I don't know if it was some kind of unsportsmanlike conduct. Maybe he said the wrong word or something. I don't know. Did he? I don't know. I don't even want to speculate. We don't have replay, of course. At any rate, that ties the game up. That's a big-time technical foul.
Those were two huge free throws to tie this game up, and now the momentum's all on the Ghost side.
Time for the lead. Back iron, no for Dvorak. Second chance for Allen. In the paint and on the follow away, he took too many steps. He can't believe it again. And Neenah will get it back. Golden opportunity missed for the Galloping Ghosts. Man, oh man. And so, here come the Rockets. A lot of action here in this first half. 3 won't go for Piter. He can shoot it from there.
And right now, it's just a little bit disorganized for the Rockets, but once they make a couple shots, they'll get right back on track.
Piter fouls Morgan. That will be JJ's first. JJ talking with Coach Rubbis before the game. He says, he just kind of looked at me and smiled. He's being recruited. I'm like, where's he going to play? He wouldn't tell me. He's being recruited. Well, I know that. Kid can play. So can this kid, Chris Morgan. He will be headed to Fort Wayne next year. Good old Hoosier State. A little state that knows a little bit about basketball. Morgan, after missing his first free throw, now 4 in a row he's made. Make it 5 in a row. All 5 of his points have come at the line. And how about this? Kaukana's got the lead, Zach.
Yeah, and I believe the Ghosts are on a 10-0 run.
That is correct, sir. They were just down by 8 not too long ago, and then assisted by the technical there, but got a lot of basketball to be played, though. You don't want to put a fire under this Neenah team.
Well, defensively for the Ghosts, they're just moving really quickly, being able to find where the person they're covering, able to get through screens, working well with help defense. I mean, this is what you want out of your defense when you're back in training camp before the season starts, how you want to run.
Still over 4 minutes to go.
I mean, like right there, there's no options for a while to pass the ball away.
First lead since 3-0 for Kaukauna. 4 to go now. Crowd getting into it for the Kaukauna side. That's the side that we are on. Really good crowd here this evening. Coming out despite the threatening weather that is supposed to be moving through. Nice and warm here. Action's hot on the court. Piter passing down low. Missed bunny by Young, and Kaukauna comes away with it. What a defensive stop for the Ghosts. Corner passing up the 3 was Dvorak. Nice spin move though, and he was fouled. Dvorak will head deadline.
I mean, no timeout so far in this first half, and to be able to hold on defensively with the energy, and that was a long possession by Neenah. It's a great job by Kaukauna, just digging in and just find a way to get the ball.
Out and back in for Dvorak. His first free throw of the night. He's got 4. And Dvorak on the year. Hadn't shot too many free throws, but 7 out of 10 each time. 70%, and as I said, I do the old broadcast jinx. So it stays a 3-point advantage for Kaukauna. Approaching the 3-minute mark. What a game so far. Matching their biggest lead. Remember, it was 3-0. And Neenah went on their run. And they have gone ice cold, the Rockets. Morgan wildly falling out of bounds. He was trying to find one of his teammates, but he had no control of that basketball, and he turned it over.
Yeah, there was no way. Even if you tried to pass that ball, it would have been off target at a high speed. It was just a turnover. I mean, you knew it was coming one way or another, or an offensive foul.
Tripped over his own shoelaces, basically. Little precipitation on the court there. They'll wipe it up. Unofficially, they have 9 turnovers on Kaukauna. How about if they cut a few of those down? The lead might be bigger than 3. Probably would be. Ghosts looking to go 500 in the conference if they win this one. They would finish at 9-9, heading into the second season next week. Neenah going for win number 21 in a row. Win number 17 in a row in the league. Their only loss was to Appleton East, the 3rd game of the regular season. So a very good East team who was also ranked in the top 10 in the state of Wisconsin. That one knocked away. Kaukauna comes up with it. Here's Morgan with the easy lay-in. And the biggest lead for Kaukauna right now. They up it to 5. And a timeout is called. The Kaukauna crowd wanting another technical call on Neenah, but not going to get the call. Time to tell you about some of our sponsors here this evening, including one of tonight's proud alumni and Neenah supporter, attorney Sam Bomeyer. Sam represents injured workers throughout the Fox Cities and northeastern Wisconsin who've been injured on the job. If you need legal consultation after a work injury, Sam is the attorney to contact. No one in northeast Wisconsin with greater years of experience helping injured workers than Sam. Call his office if you need consultation, 280-1760. No fees from their firm unless they obtain a recovery, so you have nothing to lose, everything to gain by calling for help from Sam. Wishes the Rockets good luck in tonight's game as we head back to action here. Action's really picked up. Long three right out of the timeout, and it is good. Corso, his second three, and a charge is called at the other end. It'll go back to Neenah. And that is going to go on Kaukauna. Team foul number 5. Goes on Morgan, his first. And a whistle. You see it, man, the intensity of this game the last couple of minutes. Foul called on Kaukauna. Goes on to Dvorak, his first.
So far, I mean, calling a timeout to get a three-point shot, a charge. So what you want to start out after a timeout.
Trying to regain the lead, but he can't. Update the scoreboard here for you. That one goes out of bounds. Be Kaukauna basketball. Find it here, there we go. Get that put up for you. 2-point game. Just under 90 seconds left to play here in this first half. What a first half it has been. Galloping Ghosts hanging right with the #1 team in the state. On the drive, Allen falling to the floor. Looks like he'll get up a little gingerly, holding his lower back. Foul goes on Thomas, his second. But limping to the free throw line is Amari Allen. Still hands on his hip there, you can see. Obviously in some pain.
I mean, when you fall on your back like that, that does hurt no matter.
Oh, yeah, it does.
We're a little bit older, but it would still hurt at any level when you fall on that floor.
6'6", like he is, as he makes the free throw. A little longer way to fall, if you know what I mean. 33-30 now. And 34-30 now. As Allen makes them both. He's got 6 now. Averaging 23 points, 5.5 boards, 7 assists to lead the way for Kaukauna.
Well, this is going to be a big possession here. Either Neenah gets it down to 2 or 1 points. As for Kaukauna, if you can get out with a 2-possession game going to half, I mean, you're going to be just feeling fantastic about that.
See time remaining there on scoreboard, and a whistle away from the basketball. Foul's going to be called on the Ghosts. And that's going to go on Cal Dvorak, his second straight. Team foul number 7. So 1-1 here for Chevalier Emery Jr. Quiet here in this first half. Picked up that early foul, but he only has 4 points. Missed his only other free throw so far. And he made this one. Give him 5. Junior, a really good free throw shooter, 81% for Junior. Yeah, well, that one went in just barely. Back within 2 as Junior makes them both. And a basically use it or lose it type of timeout here for Kaukauna. Chance to tell you about our other fine sponsors in this game. Fox Communities Credit Union. Haven't been able to really tell you about them because the pace of this game so far. East Wisconsin Savings Bank, Myron Construction, and the one that we did just read to you, Sam Bomir Law LLC. As we wind down things here and wind down the regular season, these teams will be playing next week. Neenah on Friday against either Oshkosh West or Appleton West at home at Neenah. Other side of the bracket, Kaukauna gets the 8 seed. They welcome in Bayport. That'll be next Friday. Saturday, the potential of going to Menominee Falls. They get the number 1 seed on that side. So if we see these two teams play again, it will be at state because they are on way opposite sides of the bracket. 20 seconds left in the paint. Floater, no. Tapped around, rebound. Second rebound, that one won't go for O'Neal. O'Neal and Allen couldn't get the little bunny shots to go, and now Neenah will have a chance for the last shot. You want it in this guy's hand, step back. No good. Rebound, who'd it go off of? They're gonna say Piter, 0.8 seconds left. Goes back to Kaukauna. Man, what a first half.
Well, that was just a great job. You see him tap the ball back like it's volleyball, trying to set up. He was wide open for quite a while, then the Rockets caught on.
They'll just inbound it, and they'll be happy going to the locker room. How about this score? Kaukauna 34 and Neenah 32 here at the half. Joey D and Zach Morris with you. Are you surprised? How surprised are you here, partner?
Well, it's a fun game. I mean, I knew the Ghosts were going to come out firing just because it's senior night with the student section and it's fans, their parents there, the whole crowd trying to get one last memory here in this gymnasium, and a great job. And I felt this was going to be something you were going to have tonight. As for the Rockets, I mean, they've helped out, had this game being close because they may miss wide open shots. They've had opportunities to get stops on defense, just unable, just uncharacteristic turnovers. I mean, it was just a weird setting for them. I'm not sure if they're just looking ahead towards the postseason because this game really doesn't affect the standings. You're going to have your seeding that you came in tonight regardless what happens. But Lee Rubb has talked earlier during the pregame. They came to play. I mean, they're not going to be in a situation where they're going to take it easy and not get hurt. They want to win this game to keep the winning streak going. But just this up and down pace. I mean, this is what you expect going into the postseason. Two teams just gearing for the postseason run and playing your best basketball down stretch, just like what Appleton West did against FVL in a surprising win the other night.
34-32 here at the half. Man, we are in store for quite the second half. We will take a break, finally hear from some of our sponsors, and then come back with your halftime stats and second half action here tonight in Kaukauna on our Fox Communities Credit Union video stream game of the week.
I'm Adam Landsver, and I am the Chief Lending Officer at Fox Communities Credit Union. Home values have really skyrocketed, and it would just make sense that now would be the time to take a look at your home equity. Having a home equity line in place will always be there for you in case of the rainy day, or you want to start up that business, or purchase that car that you never thought was going to come for sale. To be able to have that security blanket is really critical in someone's life cycle.
Fox Communities Credit Union.
A century is made up of minutes, but more importantly, of moments. Moments of hard work, dedication, challenges, and triumphs. From Myron Construction, the past 100 years were built by the steady hands of tradespeople who laid a strong foundation, and continues to thrive because of our passionate team members. As we close this significant chapter of our history, our sights are set on what we will accomplish together in the years to come, because together we'll continue building excellence.
As our students become young adults and follow their own unique paths, they all still have one thing in common: the need for banking to keep up with the pace of their lives. Our online account opening and integrated mobile services are designed with that in mind. And a $200 bonus for opening a qualifying new checking account makes East Wisconsin Savings Bank perfect for the next step in life.
East Wisconsin Savings Bank.
Bringing it back here, just a couple minutes left. At the half, 34-32. A very rare occurrence happening here. Number one team in the state, Neenah, trailing at the half by a bucket to the home Kaukauna Galloping Ghosts on our Fox Communities Credit Union video stream game of the week. Last one of the regular season, brought to you by all season long Fox Communities Credit Union, East Wisconsin Savings Bank, Myron Construction, and Zambomir Law, LLC, one of tonight's proud alumni and Neenah supporters. Attorney Sam Bomar. Sam represents injured workers throughout the Fox cities and Northeast Wisconsin. Been injured on the job. If you need legal consultation after a work injury, Sam is the attorney to contact. There's no one in Northeast Wisconsin with greater years of experience helping injured workers than Sam. Call his office if you need consultation. It's 280-1760. There's no fees to their firm unless they obtain a recovery. So you have nothing to lose and everything to gain by calling for help. Sam wishes the Rockets good luck in today's game. I want to thank Sam for jumping on board. So you're at the half. You see the score, 34-32, and these two teams met up back in January. It was 81-63, the final score in that one. So a way different story here. Joey D alongside Zach Morris, camera guy and engineer extraordinaire, getting us up and running on the air here this evening. And Zach, what are you expecting here, second half action?
Pretty much the same thing from the first half, Joey. I have no reason to believe that it's going to be much different because you're going to get this energy back in it. Now, maybe for the Rockets, maybe it won't be as hostile crowd settling in after halftime. That's the one way you can view it for the crowd here tonight. But I look at more as what's going to happen moving forward for the Rockets. I mean, can they get back in that situation where they're making wide open shots? I mean, they were just missing ones. Normally they make so easily throughout the season.
And we'll be back to play here at about 45 seconds on the clock right now. Kaukauna last year, 15-11. They finished fourth in the conference at 10-8. Lost to guess who in the playoffs? Neenah in the regional, 80-66. So they won all three games last year. 78-43, 87-78, 80-66. Looking to split it this year, though. Up by 2 here at the half, and we are in store for quite a final 18 minutes of the regular season. And then we head to what they call the second season.
Well, if the Rockets want a game where you can feel that this is your situation for a preview of the playoffs, I mean, here's a tight game scenario. How do your players respond being in a close game? And we'll see if this gets close within the last 4 minutes.
Neenah's third straight 20-plus win season, 23-3 last year, 17-1 in the conference. They've only lost 2 conference games the last 2 years. They were 16-2 the year before that. They've only lost 4 conference games in 3 years. Almost unheard of. That's how good they have been, though. And right out of the gate, not even 15 seconds in, and Chevalier Emery Jr. is back on the board. That didn't take long to tie up this game, did it?
We're right back to normal.
Yeah, exactly. Tied up at 34 apiece. What a game. Trying to untie it there was 3 by O'Neal, showing his range. Just missed it, though.
So right now the gym's a lot quieter compared to how the first half started for the Ghosts.
Emery Jr., nifty move again. Kicks it to the corner. That won't fall for Corso. The Ghosts off and running, trying to play the Neenah game. They do. Splash for Cal Dvorak. His second 3 of the game, and the lead back up to 3 for Kaukauna. We talked about that in the first half. That's one way to, if you can run with Neenah, you might be able to stay close. But that's Neenah's game usually. So is that. A guy named Chevalier Emery Jr., you knew he would heat up. He had 7 in that first half. First 5 of this second half. Check that first 6 because that was a 3-pointer. That one is made by Morgan.
Well, now the question is for the Ghosts, how big of a lead do you need before the Rockets give that one last gasp? And they can score quickly.
Just like that. Young's first 2 of the game. And we're tied at 39. I can't even put it on the scoreboard, and they're scoring. I'm trying. There. I think it's right now. Now I got to change it again. Morgan again on the drive. He's got 2 straight buckets. Lead back up, goes back over to Kaukauna. Goodness, what a start to the second half. We're only 2.5 minutes in, partner. This is going to be fun.
Well, if Neenah puts points on the board in this possession, their offense has finally woken up.
Yeah, they went ice cold in latter portion of that first half when Kaukauna went on a 10-0 run to take the lead. Here's Piter falling away, has it blocked by O'Neal. And here comes Morgan. Falling down after the behind the back dribble, but somehow he stays in control. Here's Dvorak with the left-hand roller, but before he puts it up, our first foul of the second half. They're going to get Corso, his first. First in this second half by either team. And Morgan will take it out underneath his own basket. You can see both teams huffing and puffing right now. Love to see that. Both teams very, very hungry here tonight. Despite in the big picture, it really means nothing. Morgan tried for the reverse layup. Was too far underneath the basket, though.
Well, every team would love to go into the postseason off a win.
3 by Corso, his third 3 of the game. And Neenah back out on top. Until then, a 3 by Allen. Oh my goodness. Man, we still got 14 minutes to go.
Just have to match point for point. I mean, that's how you play the game of basketball. If you can just do what they're doing, you feel confident.
There's already been 20 points scored in this second half, 10 by each team. That is crazy. In the first 3.5 minutes, 20 points. Think about that. Almost added 3 more to it, but Schloman missed it, and then a foul on the ensuing rebound. That goes on Matt Young, and his second. Team's second as well for subs here in the second half. Looking down low and finding his man, and it's blocked away. Allen swatted by Carter Thomas. It'll stay Kaukauna ball. Tell you what, if he does a little pump fake there, he might be able to get Thomas off of the floor, maybe even draw the foul, but tried to shoot it, and then they throw away on the inbound pass. They had 10 turnovers in that first half. That's the first one of this half. In transition, the shot missed by Corso. Back the other way we go. Underneath, baseline runner, Tyson Waldrop. 4-point lead for Kaukauna. I want to say their largest of the game. Matches it.
Yeah, I was going to say they had a 4-point lead, but didn't last for long.
This one might not either. Scoop underneath, and Young is fouled. That one's going to go on Waldrop. That is his third.
Well, Waldrop just stuck his arm in there. I mean, he was trying to disrupt that whole drive, and the rest just saw it. If you're a Rockets fan, you're feeling pretty confident right now. You know this offense is back on track compared to the last 10 minutes of that first half.
You got him right where you want him. I don't know if Coach Rubis would agree with that statement. Long 3 by Emery Jr. 5 minutes gone by. Second half action. Final half of the regular season. What a way to go into the postseason. Starts up on Tuesday, but neither one of these teams will play till next Friday. Over a week layoff. Morgan gets the screen out front, fires the 3 and it won't go, and O'Neal's there for the putback. John O'Neal, right place at the right time. After setting that screen down low, he followed the shot and he was right there.
It's a fantastic play, and that's the way you want it to play out. And be able to get a 6-point lead, too.
Thomas. Baseline pass. Look at Lee Rubis really getting into things on that sideline. We'll tell him that this game means nothing. The bump. Think they're going to get Allen underneath. Tamari's first. Team's second. Oh, they gave it to O'Neal. So John's second. Still the team second, either way. Out front, wide open. JJ will take that one and bounces around. Kaukauna comes away with it. Not his best shot, but he can shoot those.
Yeah, that brings memories. Wide open, first half.
What a scoop. Oh, he couldn't complete it. This crowd would have gone nuts if Amari would have been able to complete that. There's a completion. Slam dunk J.J. Biter, believe it or not, his first 2 points of the game. And that one rolls off of Neenah. It's going to go back to Kaukauna after a timeout is called. And we will take one as well. It's a full timeout, so we'll take it with them. It's a 6-point game. Back after this.
What is the mark of a true builder? At Myron Construction, we believe it's in the details. It's the strong sense of commitment to the people and places in which we work. The more than 100 years of experience we bring to every project site. It's our labor force, 1,200 strong. Our investment in cutting-edge equipment and technology, and our commitment to exceeding expectations. Most of all, it's our passion for bringing dreams to life. This is building excellence.
I'm Julia Clemmy. I'm a member relationship officer. When it comes to auto loans, I like to explain to the members how the process works so that they understand how to do electronic signing, how they're going to pick up the check, where the deposit is going to come from. I can put it into slower gear for a first-time borrower, put it into overdrive for a borrower that's borrowed many times, and they can have a check within the hour. We help make life happen.
Fox Communities Credit Union.
want to thank all of our sponsors here this evening. Fox Communities Credit Union, East Wisconsin Savings Bank, Myron Construction, and Sam Bomir Law, LLC, on this beautiful Thursday evening. What a way to wrap up the regular season in the game that we are having here tonight. Joey D and Zach Morris with you. Just under 4 minutes left to play in the regular season. Trying to adjust the clock a little bit. That's as far in as I can go, so if you can move it over just a little bit to the left a little bit. So here we go. 61-56. And a free throw is made to complete the three-point play. Makes it 62-56. Back up to a 6-point advantage now after they were just down by 8. Trying to answer, and up and in. Amari Allen. We got 5 in this half, 11 on the game. Kaukauna hanging tough here. 3.5 to go. Neenah looking for win number 21 in a row. Number 1 team in Division I. As they head into the postseason, which is coming up next week. Check out thescorewi.com here online for all of our broadcast schedule. That shot is missed. A wild shot. Trying to draw the foul was Emory Jr. But Neenah able to bring it out for another opportunity. Under 3 to go. And the entry pass. Falling down was Young, and they given a reach around foul on Dvorak. I thought Young was just falling down. That is 4 now on Cal, 9th team foul, so we will head to the line for the 1-and-1 here for Matt. Second free throw in a row for him.
So apologize, we had some gremlins in our audio.
His name is Joey D.
Been aware that we may have missed us from 10 minutes, between 10 and 6 minutes ago in this game, so we're back now.
That's good. You could see it, though. It was good action. And 1 for Chris Morgan. He's really come alive as well. That is on Piter, his 4th. 8th team foul. Morgan, chance to say almost perfect here at the line. He is 5 for 6. A lot of his first 5 points of the game came at the line. Morgan again next year, heading to Indiana to play basketball at Fort Wayne. That one bounces off. Eye off the back iron, no good. After the made bucket brings it back to a 4-point game, 64-60. Nice pass, back out front, wide open, playing the inside-out game, and that one almost stayed on the rim, but then it fell in for Emory Jr. Another 3 for him, and another timeout is called. 67-60 is our score coming down the stretch here in Kaukauna. And we got a lot of fine sponsors, including, let's talk about Sam again. Proud alumni and Neenah supporter. Sam represents injured workers throughout the Fox Cities and Northeast Wisconsin who've been injured on the job. If you need legal consultation after a work injury, Sam's the attorney to contact. No one in Northeast Wisconsin with greater years of experience helping injured workers than Sam. Call his office if you need a consultation, 280-1760. There's no fees to their firm unless they obtain a recovery. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain by calling for help. Sam wishes the Rockets good luck in today's game. Part of 4 different sponsors. How many? 4. Fox Communities Credit Union, East Wisconsin Savings Bank, and Myra Construction as well. Reaching a 2-minute warning almost. 67-60. Gotta feel this is almost a must-score possession here for the Ghosts.
Yeah, I mean, this is a situation now where if you're not going to put points on, it's going to be a lot more difficult to continue with this game. As for the Ghosts, if you can just find a way to put 2 points on the board and hold on defensively, you have a chance to make a run at this. And then, of course, you can always extend the game with fouls.
And they missed it.
Huge miss.
Really quick shot. Not sure if that's exactly what was drawn up in the timeout, but Neenah comes away with it. A 3-possession game, under 2 to go. Looking to continue the long winning streak. They haven't lost since the 3rd game of the regular season, and that was to Appleton East. Only by 4, 68-64. They've played in a few tight games. They've had some scares along the way. The lay-in, Chevalier Emery Jr., 2 more for him. He's got 29 points, and the lead is 9. What a game.
It was a great second half for him.
Long 3, and there was a foul called. Well, we have 3 shots here. Did Morgan get a trio? And if that is on Thomas, he's out of here. Second player to foul out, 1 for each team now. The free throw was missed. I mean, the 3-pointer was missed. That was Golden, actually. That was kind of blocked by the student section here. And so Connor Golden will have his first 3 free throws of the night. Makes the first one.
And these are huge because if he goes 3 for 3, we get back to a 2-possession game and a possibility for the Ghosts to make a serious run.
Makes the second one. He will have another. He hasn't shot too many free throws on the season. But when he has, he's money like that. Back to a 2-possession game. That was huge. You score without running any time down either. Full court press put on. Now you don't have to foul just yet. 10 now you do. Not going to be able to get to him, though. Corso lays it in. He's in double figures with 11. And it's back up to 3-possession game just like that.
Well, we see Neenah get through that press very easily in the first half as well.
Underneath, second chance, fighting for it. Still couldn't get it, and now a foul is called. Man, the effort, though, by Amari Allen. He just won't give up. That is the 3rd on Young. Match 3rd, team's 10th. And so either way, whether it was a shooting or not, Allen, who is 2 for 2 this evening. And 6'6", and I don't know if we've even mentioned this yet here tonight. He's only a freshman. Averaging 23 points, 5.5 boards, 7 assists. How about those numbers for your first year of high school basketball? 6'6", 185-pound freshman. 1 of 2 freshmen on the roster here. Made it. Back down to a 2-possession game. They're in a little bit of a trouble in the corner there. Foul is called, so we'll walk the length of the court. 46.6.
The Ghosts had an opportunity there. They had him trapped, but just unable to get away with the turnover. So now you go to the double bonus, and maybe misses 1 or 2. But for Neenah, make these 2. You just have to keep matching free throw for free throw.
This is big. 3 possessions. Money at the line for Young. He's made his last 3 now. All his points coming here in the second half. Again, this is our football player going to Minnesota State next year to be on the gridiron, and 2 big-time free throws there. Puts Neenah up by 8. Last ticks of the regular season here as Morgan is fouled by Chevalier Emery Jr. A little reach around.
And if that's him, it's not dangerous amount yet. Does not one of the few players that have 4.
Yeah. Only a second. And you send Chris Morgan to the line. Couple dribbles, one of 5 seniors here on senior night. Playing his final regular season game. They will get a home game next week. So you will have at least one more game in a Kaukauna uniform. Hopefully a couple more. Made them both. Back within 6 if you can get a quick turnover here. Got to work quickly though, and a foul is called. You either had to foul or force a turnover. You're still alive in this one. That goes on Allen.
I think there's some discussion that it probably should have been intentional.
Intentional. That's what Coach Rubbis is wanting. Because he did not have the basketball at the time.
Or else may say that he was in range to commit the foul while he was still having the ball.
Somebody Piter for 2. He made the first one. JJ, quiet night offensively, only 3 points, averaging about 12. But again, a killer on the boards, averaging about 11. I'd say he's close to that tonight. Made them both. Puts them up 75-60. Kick to the corner. 3 rolls in and out, no good, but the rebound, that won't fall either for Waldrop. Oh boy, heartbreak there for Kaukauna. That 3 would have been absolutely humongous. Instead of foul will be called on Allen, his second straight. Mari's second, and we will have 2 more free throws for Neenah. And same guy will step up, JJ. 2 for 4. What a big fella. Fighter 6'7" and a senior. And he makes the first one. Made his last 3 now after missing his first 2 of the night. And this one is made as well. Pretty good shot for a big fella.
I believe the first double-digit lead for the Rockets tonight.
It is for either team, I believe. Baseline will not go, and the reach around. Frustration foul on Dvorak, and he will have to take a seat for the last 21.9 seconds. It's foul on him, 5 on him. So Cal sits down. Again, one of 5 seniors on senior night here. Nice special ceremony before we got underway. In between JV game and varsity, it's Piter misses it. JV game, by the way, went down to the wire. 54-53. Neenah won it. Kaukauna had a last-second shot that didn't go. So Neenah trying to sweep here tonight, and the subs will come in. Carson Van Dinter, 6'2" sophomore. Also, Carson Awe. He was added to the roster about midway through the season. Also Keegan Van Cullenberg, the other freshman. And now Yakum will come in for Neenah. Also Koi Rajat. Will Sorensen. Sam Coulter. Josh Armstrong, everybody getting in. Let's see who comes in for JJ. You'll have another. And he made it. So he will take a seat, and in for him is Armstrong. Here we go, last 20 seconds of this one. And the score is not going to be indicative of the way that this game went. It's one of those type of things. I know that, again, is a broadcast cliche, but it is absolutely true. What a fight put up by Kaukauna here tonight, but they lose it by 11. 78-67, your final score. Neenah wins their 21st in a row, and they will head into the postseason at 23-1. 17-1 is what they will finish in conference play as they win by 11 here tonight. Get your final score put up there for you. Again, Joey D and Zach along with you here this evening. Final regular season video stream game of the year, because now we head on into the postseason. How about a quick analysis of how this one went? Like I said, the final score is kind of skewed just a little bit.
No, it was a good matchup for both teams going into the postseason. You want to have someone to build off, build some confidence, and I think each team got that. I mean, like for Rockets, you are the top seed going into the postseason, but you found a game that can at least tune you up to go into the postseason. So a great game, just what if you get this situation early on, the first couple of rounds, they maybe remember how to react in these types of situations and just never give up. And that's been the big key. Run your offense and just continue to play how you've been playing all year. Kept that message and a fantastic job. And led by Emery Jr., just a great second half where he was a little off in that first half, but he picked it up in the last 10 minutes of that game. As for Kaukauna, hey, people probably didn't expect them to play that close to the Rockets, who are ranked #1 in the state. So a great job by them, and they get confidence into the postseason.
Absolutely. But they will end the season at 13-11 overall, and they will not get to 500 in Fox Valley Association play. It's the first time in a while that has happened under Coach Mike Shallow. But they will finish at 8-10, right in the middle of the pack in a very tough Fox Valley Association. But these two teams will play at least one more game, hopefully more than one for both of these teams, as they are on the total opposite side of the Division I bracket. Neenah's in Sectional 1, Kaukauna's in Sectional 2. So Neenah, though, of course, will be the #1 seed. They will be facing either Oshkosh West or Appleton West. That's the 16-17 matchup on Tuesday. So they will not know their opponent until Tuesday night. Early Wednesday morning, they will start the prep for that, and then they play on Friday. If they win, they will play Saturday against either Appleton North or Stevens Point. That's the 8-9. That should be a heck of a matchup at Appleton North next Friday. Also in that particular sectional, or in that regional, Appleton East is the 3 seed. They're at home against Chippewa Falls. Hortonville's the 10. They head to Hudson. Nice little road trip for Hortonville. This Kaukauna team, they get the 8 seed, so they get a home game. They take on Bayport, and in the winner of that will get either Sheboygan South, Fond du Lac, or the #1 seed, Menominee Falls, the #2 team in all of the state of Wisconsin. How about that? If they beat Bayport, they will have to face the #1 team and the #2 team twice in 3 games. That's just the way the schedule's gone here at the end of the season for Kaukauna. Also in that particular sectional, De Pere down at the bottom. They're the 2 seed. They'll take on Hartford Union, 15 seed. Of course, we will be broadcasting a lot of the postseason, both boys and girls. And again, we want to thank our sponsors here this evening, which include Fox Communities Credit Union, East Wisconsin Savings Bank, Myron Construction, and there's Sam, one of tonight's proud alumni and Neenah supporters, Attorney Sam. He represents injured workers throughout the Fox cities and northeastern Wisconsin who've been injured on the job. If you need legal consultation after a work injury, Sam's the attorney to contact. No one in northeast Wisconsin with greater years of experience helping injured workers than Sam. Call his office if you need a consultation. It's 280-1760. There's no fees to their firm unless they obtain a recovery. So you have nothing to lose, everything to gain by calling for some help. And Sam wishes the Rockets good luck as we head on into the postseason. Well, happy birthday, Coach Lee Rubis. he will be able to sleep tonight nice and tidy. On his 51st birthday, he gets the victory here on the sidelines. There you see the final score. Again, check out the website here online for our postseason schedule. We have a lot of games to bring you, both girls and boys basketball. All right, that is going to do it for my broadcast partner, Zach Morris. I am Joey D, bidding you farewell from Kaukauna High School here tonight, where Neenah ran away with it near the end there by a final score of 78-67. Have yourself a great rest of your weekend. This has been a presentation of Woodward Communications.